We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Yankees enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Mlb, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping in, Derek Jeter, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. A 3-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Next for New York, Tino Martinez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll come in hitting .335 on the year, 14 homers and 30 RBIs. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Williams on third. Martinez stands at second. No outs. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
First offering on its way. Cecil Fielder is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Hero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3 and the Brewers nothing. Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting second, the third baseman, Eric.
Here's Eric Sogard, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. No balls and a strike to count. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-1.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Brewers strand one, still down 3-0. Second inning set to go, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Jeter absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate, Bernie Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike, the count. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Hira moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jed.
At the plate, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Jerko Swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in there.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ryan Braun becomes out number 2 this inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Tino Martinez. Pitch on the way, and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Jose Canseco. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Still 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tim Raines will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. One
runner at first here, one man out. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Cecil Fielder. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 3-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Kane on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Eric Sogard is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Right fielder, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. 0-2, here it is.
Ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Canseco is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And that'll bring up Keston Gura. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Avisail Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
No strike.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. This is line to left. Braun is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kane on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Number 18 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
No, that's too high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
On a line, that's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two balls and no strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Tino Martinez. And that misses for ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Here he comes on 2-0.
No.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Fouled away. Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tino Martinez sent packing for the second out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Jose Canseco stands in as he looks at a called strike. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Fouled off. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Jerko is retired, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, Cecil Fielder. Here's the first pitch to him. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Another try at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso.
Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Again, another foul ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Posada. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Posada.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard, but foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
To 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Pena goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Christian Yelich becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Keston Hiura comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he takes strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Avisail Garcia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against them.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Freddie Peralta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Bernie Williams will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Tino Martinez. A ball and no strikes. Peralta is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Pena. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. Couple of walks for him thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2 to count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's set, here it comes. Tim Raines stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Standing in now, Manny Pena. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hopped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5-1. Devin Williams has been summoned from the...
Now, pitching for the Brewers, number 38, Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cecil Fielder is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So stepping in, Jorge Posada, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Derek Jeter would be next. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1. They're up 5-1. Stepping in and ready. Jeff Nelson signed to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nelson.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
No ball.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The pitch.
No.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls.
It's not
strike.
easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on.
No.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They lead this one though 5-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder Christian Yelich. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Canseco is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Up next to Milwaukee, the second baseman.
Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Sabathia earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Eric Lauer couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight,